Is this a 2-video thing or is this a
It
1
has
video?
to be a 2-video thing. Oh shit! I gotta switch the game capture over.
Well, I meant like, are you uploading 2 separate videos or just?
No, I'm doing 2 separate videos for sure, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is taking. We're recording now, so this is obviously like days after the first one.
Yeah, guys, welcome back. You know,
This is the next week.
It's been about a week.
Yeah. You know, and we're back at watching Chloe die.
Coronavirus wasn't a thing the last video, and now it is.
Like a week ago. Yeah, you just had to wash your hands. Yeah. What the fuck item? Hold on a second. I'm being super unprofessional. I'm rewinding the video because I don't know what I picked up right there. We got to make this walkthrough good.
I don't think.
What was that? Oh, it was the mechanism. Okay. Oh shit, man! I cut that. I'm gonna play it one more time. Let's pause it right there. God damn it.
You're not getting it, dude.
This is making the video so much better. Part 2 is way better than part 1.
Oh,
all right, so
sure.
this is the room you're gonna be in. Oh, you can see my mouse. Sweet, perfect. This is the room you're gonna be in. Like, if you played this game, you've wandered through the same rooms 100 fucking times, so they'll know where that's at. I don't know why I cut that so short. Oh yeah.
I'm glad we spent a minute on the mechanism.
Yeah, fuck off, man.
You're right.
Only what you love the most.
Not mine.
You know what's funny, dude? You can see in this video, I typed in dad. Only with what you love most, you can open it. So I tried dad first. It wasn't dad.
Was it mom?
It's mom.
It was a mom. No, poor dad.
Poor dads.
You know, the one guy who's still potentially alive.
I gotta explain this really quick. So this puzzle, every time you spin one, like you select one, the other 3 will spin in a direction. So it seems a little bit complicated, but what you want to do is just like spin one, and then you're gonna have to go back and forth and get them all to match to a point. Like, you'll watch how I'm doing it here, and it's actually not that fucking difficult to do. It just seems harder than it is. So only focus on the one emblem. Ignore like the stars. Just focus on the bigger one. And it's pretty easy to do. I say that, and now I'm watching how long this video actually took. Yeah.
It did take a bit of time.
Oh, I had to point this out, dude. So you get a code on here where the red flags are, but the graphics are off. It's actually not on the 7, it's on the 8, it's on the 40, it's like on the 4, or it's like one slide over. It might be like 7-3-20, but since it's in the middle, and I think it's for darts, I don't know. I didn't know if it was like 25s or if it was 20s. I wanted to fucking point that out because fucking you devs are shitheads for doing that. It took me forever to figure out that's where the code was. There's a lot of things in this game that you can investigate or view, and they don't do anything. Also, this puzzle, this is where the dartboard puzzle came in. So you could be in fractions. It didn't have to be a 0 or a 5. And I think I fucked it up like a bunch trying to figure it out. Oh, as you can see from my camera, again, I'm just pissed off at everything in this experience.
This was not an ideal experience.
No, it was pretty bad. And honestly, I don't know if there's triggers, so I don't know if you can skip these things if you already know the code. I don't know if you can just go past them or if you have to find it. But if you gotta find it, I did throw those in. This was the cool puzzle, actually. So the way this puzzle works is you start with all tokens on one side, and you see those little, like, bridges fucking things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you have to rotate it, and that shows how many of your tokens are able to move from hex to hex. So it's hard to explain, but it's a cool little fun little puzzle for one thing they did right in the game. Because you want to move all 10 off that first spot, so you're going to have like 10 to 10. I think I put that on there. And then you need to separate it so that there's a B for each of the honey. So you need 1 there, 3 there, you know, blah, 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 4 there, and 2 there. And I don't know if anyone's going to try it, but you should try it before watching this part. It will just show you the answer here and you can match it up, but it is weird when a shit game gets like one thing correct. And there's one thing fun. I think when, actually, let's watch my reaction. Let's react to my reaction. I feel like that's what all the big Twitchers and YouTubers are doing.
No. They don't react to you, their reaction. They react to people's reaction of your reaction.
Oh man, I hope people put out a reaction video to my reaction.
Dude, I'm gonna put out a reaction.
Yeah, I'll react to your reaction video of my reactions. Like, edit it down so it's just my reactions. I'd be down for that. That's where you get the second emblem. Also, I do wish I would have shown more of the map in this, because a lot of these doors you open literally just lead to the other side of a wall, but it's like slightly farther away. It's really fucking dumb. Also, fuck this gun.
Upgrade.
Oh no, it's terrible.
Oh.
Yeah, it does the same damage as like the shotgun, but it's slower reloading. I don't know if there's a good time to use a rifle. There's very few parts where it's like a distance. So you don't ever need the rifle. Actually, I think I beat the final boss without shooting any shots at all. I didn't shoot my shot, man. You know what this sounds like?
What?
Oh.
Sounds like I need one of them.
Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure there was a few times. I know there was one time I got so fucking frustrated and just completely fucking hammered on this game. I actually had to go back and like when I played it the second time, I almost redid everything. And when I was watching the VODs, I was like, what the fuck was I even doing here? I'm like, oh yeah, I got pissed and like shit-faced. Oh, this is stupid. So they have these 3 statues in the room. I'll show you when it comes up. Yeah, there's like a hole in the wall. It's like, do you want to put your hand in there? Like, yeah, put your hand in there. You'll be fine. You got to do it to get to the greenhouse, which is on the roof or something. So there's a puzzle here where it has this demon like holding a book or something. And you can't get the book. It's like someone might hear you or see you or some shit like that. So you have to find these bits of ribbon around and then use the ribbon and you have to put them on the statues. So you have to cover up all the statues. And then the statues won't tell anyone. Also, like if you see in the top right, there's a girl like hanging upside down from the bed. I don't know if I left in the part where I noticed it and like shine the light on her. But yeah, you have to put blindfolds on. You have to put blindfolds on the demon and all the statues. And then you can get the key. God, I hope I did leave that part in where you can see the girl. You can kind of see it in that last bit.
Yeah, you could kind of see it.
This is dumb as fuck. You gotta go back. So earlier when I was doing that saucepan shit, you actually have to go back to that same area again. Because they just reuse the same handful of areas over and over again. Oh yeah, I left this in too. You just see Victoria murdering her sister with a rock. And she just sits there the whole time.
Victoria, what are you doing? No! That's not how you play hide and seek.
Oh, this is towards the end of the game already, man. Actually.
Dang.
Pretty much
it's almost over.
Easy. Yeah, if the game ever... Oh yeah, there's this worm. Like when you get to the tunnel area, you'll know what's going on. There's a worm that will chase you. They were called graboids, actually.
Graboids.
You fucking casual, man.
No,
you absolute piece of shit.
Oh my god. You were like, when I was younger, they were like my favorite fucking films.
Yeah, dude. I used to watch that all the time with my wife. Yeah, so basically you just run down the hallway and you turn left. There's a map you get earlier on, but you really can't miss it. If you miss it, that's your fucking fault. You also can't chase the worm. I tried. I don't know why I left that bit in. But yeah, we're moving up to the final boss. The final boss is actually stupid easy. Like, you get a ton of ammo and life, but you don't need to use any of it. So here I'm shooting him, but you don't actually have to shoot him because I redid this, I think, 3 times for the different endings. Basically, all you have to do, there's a trigger on the left and a trigger on the right. You have to go and pull those 2 triggers and then pull the one in the middle. I like how I'm even kind of walking around like, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, this really showcases the shitty controls. Yeah, pull the lever on the left, drops 1 door, run over to the right. And you don't have to kill anything. Like, you can just run past everything in this room. So they attack really slow. Also, if they don't, like, I knocked that guy down. But if they don't disappear into, like, a mist, they're not actually dead. I feel like that's pretty late in the video. This is like a half an hour into the video to be saying, like, oh yeah, they're not actually dead unless they, like, dissolve. So yeah, then a fucking bat comes from the ceiling. Yeah, a spiked bat. Also, this shit, like, just ignore it. It actually does very little damage, surprisingly. I put my worst run in on how to do this. Also, I didn't show where any of the backpacks were because I didn't fucking care for any of that shit. Because honestly, you don't really need that much space in your inventory as long as you're managing it correctly. I think I was about to kill that guy and then I was like, you know, he's okay. We'll let him be.
This is not the Attack on Titan I remember. I don't remember.
Attack on Titan got really fucking weird halfway through. Like
I mean, are you telling me this isn't fucking weird? Or
this
you
was
have to,
weird
like...
from the beginning, though. Like, Attack on Titan was like, it was normal in their world from the beginning, and then got really fucking weird when they started talking about royal bloodlines and shit.
I really appreciate that the bat is, like, it's a bat, and there's a whole bunch of spiky bits around it, but there's one nail at the top that you're hitting.
Yeah, I actually, well, no, the funny thing is, I didn't show it. It is, you get a melee weapon in this game, and it's the same texture. They just made it bigger.
Yeah, I do remember saying that earlier.
Yeah, so that's why it looks like that. It's just the same exact texture made bigger, and they could have used anything else besides that bat. But this is also like, spoiler alert, half an hour in, it's all a dream anyways. She's having a psychotic breakdown.
I don't recall my psychotic breakdowns requiring me to beat people in the head with bats.
Well, it's really...
it's a bold statement to consider this guy a person.
Yeah.
He's a type.
Well, he's your dad. This is whole...
Oh, that's my dad?
Yeah. So the whole thing of it is you're having a mental breakdown. Your dad did something to you in the past. Maybe he raped you, or maybe... like, what I got from is your dad used to beat your mom. But that doesn't seem to be actually what happened. So you're fighting with the idea of either killing your dad or forgiving him. That's what this whole game's about.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so she's having a mental breakdown. She's at college having a mental breakdown. And that's what this whole thing is. It's like, should I kill my dad or should I forgive him? So you know I killed the motherfucker. Like, that was the first ending I got. It was like, and I think it gives you the option, like, it's like right click, forgive him, left click, beat him in the head with a bat. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna beat him in the head with a bat. You know, you don't give him the option. See, and this is my dad crawling away, like, because I've been kicking the shit out of him. I don't know the reaction I'm doing.
Your reaction was like...
I think I had a fucking stroke halfway through there.
This is a interesting game.
It sucks too, because like the graphics and everything were really good, and like the voice acting terrible. The sound though was pretty dope too, but everything else in this game was terrible. But yeah, I don't know what this is about. I don't.
Your mom and your dad, and your mom's getting beat.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking like that's what the storyline is. There's also a part where like I see my neighbor. Like you'll see it here in a minute. I did record the ending. So you get to see the ending, because it doesn't really make sense. And I wish I would have left the audio in, because the voice acting's so bad. She's super monotone. She's like, let's go get pizza. Yay. It's creepy as fuck, man.
Is that little Chloe?
I don't know if that's little Chloe, or if it's supposed to be like her little brother or something. It might have been little Chloe. Yeah. So this, and like, dude, watch the option pop up on my screen. See how, like, it doesn't take me long.
Is this like IRL now? Like,
yeah. It was like kill or forgive. But honestly, I'm gonna rewind it a bit. They're gonna have to deal. Look how lightly I boop him. I select kill immediately. It didn't take me long. It's like boop. Didn't even hit him.
That is a lot of blood and like.
That's a lot of blood for a slight booping.
Yeah. I like how you broke it out of the psychotic meltdown and it just.
No, I'm still having the sky. Like as you progress through the game. So this is her apartment, right? As you progress through the game, there's a magical couch that takes you here, so you can like save and shit like that. Look at her. Look how sad she looks.
I'm telling you, this is just Attack on Titan with more steps. Like that Titan was just in the wall.
Kinda, yeah. So as you progress, it breaks down that wall more and more as you progress. So the left door opens when you forgive, but the right door opens when you kill. So you get two different endings. She looks like. I'm not gonna actually say that since it's going to YouTube. I'll DM it to you later. So yeah, this is the.
This is a family friendly cut. Come back later for the Blu-ray.
Well, there's a line between family friendly and like, oh shit, that might get. Yeah, no, I ain't even gonna go there. So anyways, yeah, this is the, I don't know if it's the good ending or the bad ending, where, like, I killed the abuser, so it might be the good ending. I look really, like, disappointed with everything in life. In my camera angle.
Yeah, I mean, you look how you typically look after playing one of these horror.
Yeah, that's true. Also, look how terrible the blood looks in this shit.
Yeah, the texture actually, like earlier when like the intro, because this is part of the intro.
Yeah, yeah. This
The
well, it's the whole
blood-
intro. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, the blood isn't like actually on the character; it's like off of it,
Yeah.
and so when she moves, it moves kind of oddly. And I was just like, that is some weird looking blood.
Also, I want to point out to like every indie dev or every dev in the world, blood isn't that shiny. Like you always see this shit in games where blood actually is pretty fucking shiny. Blood's not that shiny in real life. It doesn't have to have that much of a reflection. It's very like a matte finish to blood. If any of you have ever gotten a boo-boo.
I don't know. My blood shines. What do you want about?
Oh, shut the fuck up. It doesn't shine. Doesn't shine that much.
Well, I haven't lost that much blood to know. You know.
Dude, if you look at that calendar, I think you missed it, but it says moving day like the 17th, 18th, I murdered my father. Yeah, this is the weird part I was talking about. I have not been able to even remotely figure this out. So 608, I know there was a 608 in her dreams, but there's just this guy. There's the clock. And I don't know if it's got some kind of symbolism. Like he's, I don't fucking know. But that's my next door neighbor in my like college hotel. Yeah, look at my face. I'm even confused as fuck on that one.
I
yeah.
have no idea. Maybe if you read more than two things.
Well, there was a 608 was the room I had to go into to find out like the hotel manager was stealing money or was a hard ass or something. But I can't figure out how that relates to real life, like, because this was all a dream. So everything I saw in the game was just in my own head. But like,
Mom's alive.
oh yeah, she's not dead at all. Yeah, she came pick me up for pizza. I don't know if there's subtitles. She's like, "Where's your dad?" Oh yeah, they're so terrifying, all of them. Dad needed to leave.
So she actually killed her dad.
Yeah. And then I like dead face this shit.
He'll come home later.
Yeah. Yeah, in this playthrough, like I killed my dad. Did I leave the other video in? I might have left the other one in where I forgive him. Oh god, please, did I leave the whole... Man, I threw up my hands hard there. Like I was frustrated with this shit. Yeah, so it like I'm assuming your dad was abusive in some way and you kill him, but then it plays you out to be like the bad guy for murdering him. And I mean you're kind of the bad guy, but you're not like that much of the bad guy, really. Yeah. You know, you're like an 8 out of 10 bad guy, I guess. So yeah, I remember. Oh god, dude, I don't know why I left this whole bit in. Fuck it, we'll skip a bit of it. Did I leave the other one in? No, I didn't. I don't think anyone gives a fuck to read it. You can fucking pause it and figure it out if you care. I love you. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty much the end of it all. Like, if you like this video, you know, probably have bad taste in YouTube, I suppose.
Probably.
Yeah.
But we like you for that.
Yeah, you know, you came to the right place if you want shit. But, you know, like, rate, comment, and subscribe. This was, oh fuck, I gotta remember. It's a Claire walkthrough. You can play as her dad too, and I was like, fuck that. Hope you guys had fun, cause we sure did.
Sure.